This is the Real Spill Podcast. I'm your host, Foy. You got Dtop and you got Kes. She's a business owner and a Marine vet. To go into it, I like to say, what made you want to be a business owner?
Honestly, I did not want to be a business owner in the beginning. I honestly wanted to just be a hairstylist behind the chair and then do hair until I can't no more, essentially. But then I realized, like, with the careers that I did prior to just becoming a full time hairstylist, my body couldn't take it as much as I would think because I used to do like 18-hour shifts, killing myself. And like this year, my body just started changing. And I was like, you know what? It's time I take a step back and start learning and understanding the business route more and going that route rather than just staying as a hairstylist.
Mm. What's something about the beauty industry that people don't know?
Um, People think our job is the easiest jobs in the world. Like they feel like, I don't know, that we have it the easiest. I don't know why, but being a hairstylist, a barber, a nail tech, an esthetician, a laser tech, all of those jobs are not easy. And I've done every single one in the learning and training bit of it to understand that none of it is easy, honestly. They're all hard in their own way.
How was it being in the Marines and what made you want to become a Marine?
So, what made me want to become a Marine was I'm in a 12th grade. I just moved to Florida, and I'm just like, I don't know the lay of the land. Like, I got to figure this out, take some time away, and figure out what I really want to do. So I was like, why not join the Marine Corps? You know, I used to see them back in New York when I was living there. They used to come to my old school, and I was like, I'm gonna check them out here too. So I checked them out, got with a recruiter. He was cool, cool guy. I still remember his name, and I was like, I'm gonna try this. It was fun. I learned a lot, humbled me a lot, but I'm actually grateful for it and what it's done in my life.
How long were you in the Marine Corps for?
So I did 4 years active and 4 years inactive. Most people don't know most people's contracts in the Marine Corps. If you're active Marine, is 8 years. So you're active 4 years, you're away from home, and then those last 4 years you're home, but they can still recall you for certain things. But all it is just them keeping up with your address, your information, just in case they need you. But it's pretty easy those last 4 years. You don't really have any recommendations not recommendations, but you don't really owe them much, which is great.
What was your position?
I was a supply marine.
Okay.
Yes, supply marine. So the hustle's always been here. Okay.
Okay.
With being a supply marine, I was in charge of doing making sure the unit had everything we needed as far as supplies. I was in an engineering battalion. They left me there my entire term, which was great and bad because I didn't get to experience as much as I could have if I had gotten stationed in two different places. But I'm thankful because it kept me in one place. It was easier to manage. Great. But they were an engineering battalion, so I had to keep track of a lot of gear. So that was fun. Long nights sometimes.
I also want to say we appreciate your service.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, you're welcome. I always get that confused.
What you mean what?
Like, thank you for your service. Do you say thank you or you're welcome? I get
You're
so
welcome.
I'm like,
You're welcome. Yeah.
You're welcome.
You should say you're welcome. You went out there.
You did
chose
it.
to
We
go
ain't
out
do
there.
it.
We ain't do
that's
nothing.
true.
I'm not going out there. I'm not going
Yeah,
out.
nowadays I wouldn't go out there.
I'm not, especially nowadays. Everybody going to work.
Yeah.
But what would I like to say? What was your favorite memory in the Marines?
Um. Hmm. So hard question. I've never thought about that. I really never thought about that. I'll say like maybe a couple of different memories, but like I say like when I finished basic, like that last two, like is they call it dang, I can't even remember the crucible, and it's like the last like 20. Is it? No, it's like 2 days, 2 nights, 2 days and 2 nights, where you're basically in the woods, where it's pretty much to get they put together everything you went through in basic training in 2 days.
Damn.
It's like, a test of how can, like, your grit, your stamina.
How
Like,
much can you
this is
endure?
what makes you a Marine. Like, once you complete the
Mm.
crucible, you're a Marine.
Okay.
I feel like, getting my little Eagle Globe and Anchor, that was a very great memory, because it really just showed me I went through hell for 3 months. And now I'm past the hell, and I'm still standing here, because when I look to the left and the right of me, a lot of the people that started with me are not here.
Damn.
Oh yeah, like you start with a bunch of people, and then it kind of lowers a little bit as time goes on.
Okay, let's go back a little bit. You said that you're from New York. What part of New York are you from?
Brooklyn.
Shout out to Brooklyn. My girl's from Brooklyn too. Which part of Brooklyn you from?
I East 19, but around Flatbush area.
That's where she from. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like Ocean Ave.
Okay. Okay, what's one valuable lesson that you feel like you learned in the Marines?
Don't give up on yourself,
Mm.
because like at the end of the day, you're gonna go through stuff. Like, that's how I see it. Like, you're always gonna go through stuff. But do you have the grit? Do you have the strength to just say, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna keep pushing until, like, I make it to where my goal is.
What advice would you give to someone wanting to try the Marines or go out to the Marines?
Exercise first.
In that gym.
You know what I'm saying? Build that stamina, get that strength in, run a few miles, because if you're out of shape going in, you're really gonna have a hard time. And I was out of shape. Okay, I played volleyball a few times in my life, so going in, I had nothing. There was nothing in this body. I had not an ounce of muscle. So, I cried, sore body all over. Like, work out, okay? Work out before you decide, hey, this is the path I'm gonna take, because them boys not gonna go easy on you. Mm-mm. Yeah, they don't make you work for it.
Built for it tough.
And I know a lot has changed since I've been out, so I don't even know. I think women have to go through more now to be stronger than we had to be before, as far as I'm concerned. Because when I left, we were in the last year, first year of doing pull-ups.
Okay.
We used to do like the flex arm hang, where you just hang, and once your arm go out straight, that's it. Your test is over. Now you got to do actual pull-ups like dudes are doing. That's different. Yeah, when I did them, I was like, whew, I can't do them now. Yeah, get strong.
How would you say your mental is right now?
Um, I feel like this is probably the best time of my mental, because I've looked more internal, and I've been, having a relationship with myself. I feel like a lot of people are missing that part. Like, you have to have a relationship with yourself. Like, look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, this is where I'm at. This is where I want to be. And what are we going to do to get there?
Mm.
And then trust in yourself to get there.
What was that journey like for you?
I cried a lot. Like, people don't see that side of me, but I did. I cried a lot. I had to think about my past a lot and what I wanted for the future, not to be so hard on myself, because I am extremely hard on myself. That's a hard one to like get past. Like, when you're the one telling yourself you're not doing enough, you're not good enough. But then when you go down the list of the things you accomplished, then you look at back, you're like, wait a minute, sis.
But I feel like the only reason you do that is because you want so much more for yourself.
Right. And I don't feel like I'm where I want to be just yet. Just yet.
That's real. That's so real. So, okay, if you had to start over and somebody was to give you $500 right now, like what's one of the first things that you would do?
I would have started doing hair a lot earlier, full time. because I've always used hair as a hobby. Like I've always dabbled on it on the side. I would have started immediately. I would have said, "Hey, rent my booth right now. You take that, pay the next couple of weeks because some places you can find a place for cheap to start off, and then build yourself up." I would have rented my booth right away, got my products, and started immediately because I feel like I would have been so much further.
Damn. Okay.
Like way further.
Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Honestly, see myself done with doing hair, completely done with being behind a chair, just being in the background. Like I'm just running things, creating opportunities for people like me or people that's not me. As long as you have a passion for hair or a passion for any careers in the cosmetology, come see me. I'm with you. I'm with you. And that's why I want to create a space where all of those type of people can thrive. So 10 years, I want to have a couple of those places where I can, just check. Thursday I'm here, Wednesday I'm there.
Okay. What's a hard truth about success that nobody told you?
It takes a lot more work than you think.
Why you say that?
I don't know. Some people get successful and they make it look so easy. And then people get confused by that. They're like, oh, it didn't take them no time to get there. But it's actually a lot harder than people think.
They ain't see like the overnight stressing, the struggles, and the pain and the frustration that you had to go through to even get to this point.
Nope. You don't see the hours that person put in. You don't see the thought, the 24/7. This is what's on my mind every day. I'm thinking about this over and over and over again. I'm doing hair. I'm thinking about this. No matter what I'm doing, I'm thinking about this is what I need to accomplish. This is coming up. This is coming up. This is coming up. This needs to get done. And I feel like you're always behind. Like success, like you're always behind. Like me, I feel like in my mind, I feel like every time I get to a place, I'm behind in something. It's like it's a hard balance. I feel like once you get to that you're getting successful, you got to balance everything else because business is going to take a lot of your time.
Yes.
But you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a this, you're a that. I'm not a wife. I'm just you're a wife. You're this. But it takes a lot of balance, and that's hard.
How
balance
hard? How hard was it for you to find that balance in the beginning?
Little secret, I have yet to find the balance in my terms. I do talk to people around me. I do ask them, like, where am I lacking? Because, you're always lacking in some place. And that is my biggest challenge, like sparing time for everything else in my life other than just work. So I'm still working on that balance. Comes with time.
No, that's good. That's real.
Yes, it does. What makes you happy?
I don't want to expose too much just yet, but I like to watch me a good little anime, a good little anime series. It's because the plots are so easy. They're just, a fantasy world. You just lose yourself a little bit. You're not thinking about work, kids, boyfriend. You just, watching this person do weird stuff on the screen and jumping up, fighting. It's fun.
What do your kids mean to you?
My daughter means the world to me. I think she's part of the reason why I grind as hard as I do. Because I feel like I would always grind hard, but knowing that she's my whole world and that no matter what, I got to strive, I got to somebody else to think about. It's not just about me, it's about her happiness and making sure I have the funds to always take care of her and whatever she needs. That makes me work harder. Even if I feel like last month I did great, I don't have to work as hard next month. I'm still gonna work as hard as I worked last month. Cause why not push you that extra mile to make sure, what, next month my girl could say, Mommy, I need a bike, I needed this, I needed that. Girl, I got you. As long as your grades are good though.
Keep them grades up.
Gotta keep them grades up.